Uh-oh. How do you expect to get anywhere with God when you spend all your time jockeying for position with each other, ranking your rivals, and ignoring God? Oh my goodness. I came with the authority of my Father, and you either dismiss me or avoid me. If another important person came or acting self important, you will welcome him with open arms. Ooh, the message hurt. It's beating on me. Let's read it in NLT so y'all can see how it looks in another version. 41. I'm not interested in crowd approval. 42. And do you know why? Because I know you and your crowds. I know that love, especially God love, is not in your working agenda. I came with the authority of my Father, and you either dismiss me or avoid me. If another came acting self-important, you would welcome him with open arms. Let's stop right here because this is the verse. How do you expect to get anywhere with God when you spend all your time jockeying for position with each other, ranking your rivals and ignoring God? After I get to the point that I'm ready to make a move, and God picks me out of all these people, out of all the stuff that's going on, out of my situation. He does not care about my situation. He still wants to heal me. Then he heals me. But once he heals me, I got to stay still in him. I have to abide in him. Abide means live, where you stay. I got to be in him, because now some stuff that's going to come after me, and then it's going to see where my faith is. Then it's going to see what happened. It's going to see where I really am. If I really healed you, and you know I healed you, now I want you to make sure you know it was me. I'm really checking, because after a certain time, you're going to get to a point where some stuff is going to happen. You're going to change up, right? And when this stuff happens and you change up, I want them to change, but I don't want you to change. Does that make sense? That's like saying, I want I want them to see me through you. And it's not the point of you changing. It's just that it's revealing who they really are. Verse 6, he asks that he want to be made whole. Verse 7, the man comes up with the excuse. Verse 8, he heals him. Verse 14, now he's trying to tell him that you're healed. Now you need to be delivered. So he tells him, now you are well, stop sinning, or something even worse may happen to you. Now that I delivered you from this is actually was your stumbling block. This was the actual thing that was holding you back, because it's something that happened to you in your past that you let keep you. That's something that happened in your past that now you still haven't recovered from, you haven't bounced back from. So now I totally healed you mentally from that. Now I need you to get to the point that you can get fully delivered, because of some more stuff I want to do. So he hides in the crowd because he knows it's the Sabbath day. And on top of that, he knows that the people are looking more of the legality of everything, but they don't understand that a miracle just happened. They're harassing the man because he has his bed. But now when he gets a chance to see him in the temple, he said, oh man, you look great. You really got healed. But now I need you to stop sinning, because something even worse is going to happen. That is the same thing of the person that got clean from the spirits. And then when the spirits went out and they couldn't find anything and another body to go in, they came back to the same spirit and found out that the spirit of God wasn't in him. And it said that the body was empty. So then he said that the spirit brought back 7 more people, and the person was even worse. In other words, Christ is trying to tell him, now get delivered, because the stuff I got for you and the stuff I need you to do, the John 10:10, living life and living more abundantly. But now I have you to please change your way of thinking, change your way of moving, get fully delivered out of this. And I will, of course, help you through this. But if you don't do this, it's going to be worse than it was before. How much worse can it be? I was laying here for 38 years. Come on. I mean, look at the scripture and think about it. Somebody was in this situation and they was hurt, and they were laying there and they were using other people as an excuse not to make a move. And when they finally got to the point where Christ moved on their behalf and they're healed, now he's saying, now get fully delivered. Don't go back sinning, or something worse gonna happen. What does that mean? That means that Christ has pulled you out of a lot of stuff. God has delivered you from a lot of stuff. God has separated a lot of people from you, but you went back to it. And when you went back to it was worse than it was originally.